guys, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here to do the tag video. I was tagged by Heather from Heather's Scrappy Life, and this is the tag created by Lisa, who I think is Pink Glitter Scrapper. I'm pretty sure that's your YouTube channel name, Lisa. I've got Miss Nora here. She's about to fall asleep. She's shaking a little. She just got done jumping in her Jolly Jumper, and it's kind of new to her, so it's a lot of working out. Okay. Sorry, she was shaking. She's never done that before. It was a little weird. I don't know if she's fallen asleep or what she's doing. Anyways, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. This is going to be a long video, guys. That's 15 questions. And you know I can talk. So let's start. And again, I apologize. I have to look down at my phone. I'm uploading a video and it's not wanting to work, and all of this stuff is going on. If anyone knows why she's shaking and you want to let me know, that'd be great. She's never done this before. She seems okay. Okay, sweetheart. Pretty sure she's okay. She's just trying to fall asleep. Alrighty, that is the longest intro ever. Number 1. What is one scrapbook item you do not own that surprises you? For me, that is actually a couple things. So I don't have a silhouette, and I would love a cameo, so I could do some die cutting. And the other thing is I don't own a tidy attacher. How's that possible? But I don't own one. I should probably go buy one. If you were designing your own line, what 3 elements would be required? Let's see. Teal. The color teal has to be in there some way, somehow. Probably, that's a really good question, Lisa. Probably a really fun, like, polka dot maybe? Like something polka dot. I'm kind of getting into that. So a fun circle element some way, somehow. And usable die cuts, like things you would actually use, not some of the random things that you see. Actual usable die cut ephemera that you could actually use. What one item is a must for you to finish a layout? I just was talking about this. I am taking part in the Chamel photo prompt, so scrapbooking, #scrapbooking is my superpower. And that is what was on today. And mine is, there's kind of 2 things. I am currently obsessed with finishing off my layouts with sequins from Sweet Along Scraps. And also, there has to be a visual triangle somewhere on my layout. Somewhere, doesn't matter if it's connected with my photo, but in some place there has to be a visual triangle for it to be completed, and journaling. I add my journaling. I am a big journaler. So if I don't see journaling on my layout, it's not technically finished until that piece is somewhere there. It can be hidden, but it's got to be there somewhere. And number 4, most used social media influence besides YouTube. Definitely Instagram. I'm currently obsessed. I'm doing, like I said, the photo prompt from Chamel Lane. I am also doing the 100-day project, so I am posting a photo and a story every day for 100 days. I've been doing it since I think the beginning of April or May. I'm not sure, but it goes until like mid-July. And I've been having a lot of fun of that, telling littler stories. And lately we've been having some issues with Jackson, so they've been kind of like, this has been a good day or this has been a bad day. So they haven't been the little tiny stories that I started with, but I'm hoping to wrap up with it doing that. So hopefully that happens. Number 5, who is your dream collaborator? For me, it's actually Melissa Vine. I think it's Vining. Sorry, Melissa. I'm not sure if I'm getting your last name correct. But we are kind of, we both have babies in our life, and she's a mom of 5 children. She's amazing. Amazing. I can't believe that. She's 3, 4. Maybe it's 4 or 5. I can't remember. I'm a horrible follower, Melissa. I'm sorry. But anyway, she is a busy mom. But she's got this adorable new baby, and we're kind of scrapbooking the same type of things right now. And she's actually made a comment about how it's so funny. It's like we're scrapbooking. What we scrapbook ourselves, we could be scrapbooking the other person. It's just crazy. So I would love to collaborate with her. She's amazing. I love her style. I've been following her since she's started posting videos. I adore her layouts and her process and her simplicity. But yeah, it's beautiful. So definitely Melissa. If money was no object, what would your first purchase be? And that would be all of the albums I could possibly get my hands on. I like to separate my layouts into different albums. I have a color-coded system. I'm looking down at the ground because I have 2 albums on the ground right now. I color code things. So there's a color for Jackson. I have a color for Nora. I have a color for our yearly albums. I have a color for layouts about me. I have a color for stories about us, so Sean and myself. And then I'm going to have a color for Christmas and a color for our everyday kind of stories that have started to be yearly stories that I want to add into its own album. So yeah, I would purchase as many albums as I possibly could, and all the pretty ones and all of that. If money were no object, that's what I would buy. I'm gonna get fussy. Let's see here. Where am I? Oh, number 7. What do you have the most of in your stash? That's a really good question because I just did a huge destashing as to why I am able to do my monthly stash giveaway, which is kind of all piled up right here. But it would probably be ephemera. I think ephemera would be a safe thing to say. I love to buy ephemera packs and then I very, very slowly use them. So I should probably use more of it, but I don't. I like to use a whole bunch of different elements on my layout. So I like to use ephemera packs, and then I like to use stickers, and then I like to use chipboard, and so they don't tend to get used up as much as they could. Normally I would say frames, but I've actually dwindled down and I need to go purchase frames and tags are my go-to things. I love them, but I'm dwindling down and I actually need to go buy more, so that doesn't make it right now. Number 8, your favorite item in your stash. I have a lot of favorite items. I just love my scrapbooking stuff so much. But again, I would say my frames and my tags, I love them. Maybe my flare. Maybe my favorite thing in my stash is flare because I won't use them. I think they're too pretty to use. And I love the clinking sound they make. I just love that sound, and so sometimes I'll just pick them up and search through them just so I can listen to the sounds that they make. Let's see here. What else is on the list? Oh, number 9, most used item. Again, that would be frames and tags for sure, without a doubt. I love them. I will even make my own so I can use them. And those little tabs that you can stamp the date on, I really love to use those as well. Where do you do your crafting? So that would be in the middle of the home for me. We are in a basement suite. I've mentioned this before. I love my little basement suite, and we are talking about moving, kind of upgrading into a townhome. And I don't know that I want to. It's where my babies have had their firsts, and I love this little basement suite. It's just home to me. But I scrapbook in the middle because there's nowhere else. It's 2 bedrooms. So I've kind of taken over probably where the dining room is supposed to be, and where you're supposed to eat is kind of where I scrap. I'm looking over here because this is where my scrap space is. We've actually condensed it. We took down my, I owned a really big dining room table. We were originally thinking of maybe having multiple children besides just 2. And then things happened and we had Jackson and little Miss Nora, and then we were just like, nope, this is it. This is how we want to finish our family. So this huge dining room table that I have was completely pointless. So we've taken it down and we are selling it. And so I had a larger space, but it's been condensed. And I do plan on doing a room share. And I keep telling you guys that it was going to be up in June, and it didn't happen. I just haven't had the chance to film it, and I'm not completely done organizing. I started and then it stalled, and I have right over here, I have this lovely little pile of stuff that really needs to be organized. And once that's organized and put away, and I kind of clean up my mess I have over in my desk, I can do a share for you. So, but yes, in the middle of the home. Let's see. Number 11, layout or project you have been procrastinating on. Let's see. To finish my December daily of last year, I have started it, but I have not finished it. And I loved the way I started it. It's maybe one of my favorite years yet, but I tend to do that. I start December daily, and I document it in December for sure. Every photo I take, I do my journaling, all of that gets documented. But then I burn out, and I'm like, I'm so over Christmas stuff. And normally about July, so probably you'll see some stuff, I get back into like, oh, I'm so excited for Christmas because it's hot here, and I like heat a little bit. I like 3 days of heat, and then I'm done with it, which is why I do so well living in rainy lower mainland Vancouver. So I probably hope to get it done in July, but definitely been procrastinating on that. And let's see, number 12, layout straight away or in a pile. So this is when you're done with your layouts, do you pile them up or do you put them in their albums right away? And I didn't realize that this had been going around. I haven't been on social media a lot. I have like been on Instagram and stuff, but reading the forums and stuff, I haven't actually done a lot of lately. I've been really busy creating. And for me, I have a process. So what I do is I create all my layouts for the month, and then they go right up here. So there's a sneak of a layout that's coming up in July. And then I do my layout share, like I film my layout share, and then I put them away. So they are normally put away within the first week of the next month. I like to put them away because I like to flip through my albums. So it's my kind of incentive to look at my albums every month. So that's how I do it. And so they do pile up because I love to do layout shares. It's my favorite video. If I could just watch layout shares all the time, I would totally be fine with that. I love layout shares, so that's because I love them so much, I like to record them myself. But yeah, so they do pile up for a little bit, but then they go right into their albums. And like I said, I'm chronological and by theme, so like by child and by whatever. And where are we? Number 13, Scrappy Crush. Who would make you grin or just be so excited that they commented or liked a project? So like I'm assuming that means like when we post on social media, if they commented back. And for me, here's a big wig that I would love to see. Maybe like Paige Evans, or I don't know, probably Paige Evans. I think that would be pretty neat because I really like her fun, colorful style, her stitching, and she does a little bit of mixed media, but mostly her color comes from like her stitching and stuff, so that would be really neat. I would say Missy, but that's been said multiple times, and she comments on a lot of people, so it wouldn't actually be shocking to see it because she does it because she's just that sweet. And number 14, almost done guys, I'm sorry. Although you've been able to look at Nora, so I'm sure you're not complaining too much. Your favorite places to shop. So I actually only shop at a few places. Scrapbook.com and Paper Issues are the big ones because we're talking about Canada here. So Paper Issues is so fast and it's not that expensive, and I appreciate that. Cassie, you're amazing. Bonus, the fact that I have parents that live in the States, so I can ship to the States, and I do that so that it's even cheaper. But those two places are where I shop online, the big places. The smaller places include obviously Spiegelmom Scraps and Scrapping Wonders. Scrapping Wonders is where I get my Traveler's Notebook inserts because they're so beautiful. And even before I was on the design team, I would say that. And then I also like Wild Whisper. And let's see, there's one that's called My Little Scrapbook Store. And I really like them. So shout out to them. Go check them out. And they have up-to-date like things. So definitely go check them out. They're awesome. And really great customer service. And the last one is your dream job in the industry. I find this really hard because you know what? I actually wouldn't want to work in the scrapbooking industry at all. Not even a little. It's my fun thing. It's my hobby. It's what I love to do just for me. So the idea of it not being a job and being work. Okay, so all done with this fun little tag. I love these. They're so much fun, guys. Do them. Even if you don't get tagged, do it. We would all love to see you. I'm cheating and tagging 5 people. Sorry, but I had to. So Beth, so Scrapping Wonders, my girl there. I want to see your face. Get on here, do one. The beautiful Megan from Crafting Maggie. I love her so much, and I'm taking her away from Hannah because they are Scrappy besties. So you know they would have tagged each other. So I'm taking it away from them, so they have to tag some other people. I am tagging Daisy. So Daisy Scraps. She is on the Spiegelmom Scraps design team with me, and I absolutely love her style. I have been watching her videos, and seriously, I could be her. Like, what she does and her thoughts, I love her. So, Daisy, come and do one. I'd love to see what your thoughts are on this information. Obviously, I'm going to tag Melissa because I want to collaborate with her. So, Melissa, if you can take a moment out of your crazy busy day, I'd love to see you do it. And also, Rachel. So, Rachel Reynolds, I do my collaboration with for Lift and Sketch, and she is just one of the sweetest ladies ever, and I would love to see your tag as well. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed Little Miss Rachel, Little Miss Nora. Excuse my messy bun. I'm getting things done, and it's been busy. My phone's going off like crazy because I haven't been on it for a couple minutes, and I'm trying to upload my June share, guys, but it keeps saying error. So I'm going to try it one more time. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye! Bye!